All right, so here's a thought. Been answering some Patreons just now. Um, some private messages. So we're talking about me and this guy. Remember the event 201 about coronavirus, and then it happens right away, and it's literally checkpoint, 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 checkpoint. Everything in the trial testing exercise happened in real life. Remember event 201. What else did they give us after that? I'm talking the same group that put all that shit together. You know who. Said, well, there's going to be a cyber attack. That'll be the next thing. And we had remember that? We had a little test the other day, like maybe it was a month ago, whatever it was. A little test. Oh, yeah, no cyber attack thing. Oh, okay. So I had a thought. I replied. I said, well, I feel like, yeah, that's going to happen. He's asking me what I think about it. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. The same people that brought us Corona are bringing us that. They said it. So, in my eyes, hell yeah. So, what's happening right now? What was the last couple videos I did? CNN producer, child sex charges, being arrested, grand jury indictment. Ghislaine Maxwell spilling the beans, apparently, at least at some level, in court. Pictures of Ghislaine and what's his name? Epstein at the Queen of England's special cabin. There's pictures now on the internet. They're at her cabin. You don't just get to go to the Queen's cabin. What were they doing? What was the Queen doing? Blah, 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 blah. Again, the Queen, she's no longer in her regalia. She doesn't show up anymore to do anything. It's like she lost power. But it's still there, kind of, right? It's a weird thing going on. Again, our Congress and all this stuff. FBI building is vacant. Like, what? Still gates and shit around the places. What the hell? And I'm telling you, somebody's in charge, all right. It ain't who you think it is. Having said that, if all this dirt is coming up, rapid fire, dominoes dropping, boom, 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 like Woo-Woo said. What is the worst thing that could happen to the deep state? If you had evidence of anything, what would the worst thing you could possibly show and put on the news or social media, because we don't watch the news anymore. They're part of the effing pedophile network, CNN, producer. So we're all watching our social media accounts. This guy, that guy, I follow this person. I watch them on YouTube. I'm on this video platform, Rumble, this, okay. I get my information that way. And they know this. The elite know this. So how do they stop us when the real big names start dropping? I mean, is Obama's name going to drop for some reason or another? Is Hillary Clinton's name going to drop for some reason or another? Remember, I saw in a dream Ilhan Omar arrested and her telling the lady, like, you know, basically you've been running cover this whole time. Like, get me out of this. You can get me out of this. And she was like, no, I can't. It's over. You're done. And she storms out of the room. The lady does. She was like a military lady, but she wasn't dressed military. She had one of those long skirts on, like you do see some of these military women wear. But I don't know what she was to her title. She felt very powerful, military-like. Not like a Congress lady, someone from Nancy Pelosi's office came to talk to Ilhan. Sorry, Ilhan. No. This was somebody with power and authority, and you are being arrested, and I can't save you. You're done. That was my dream months ago about Ilhan Omar. And it may be for simple fraud, citizenship fraud, where she married her brother, which she did, and then divorced him, got my citizenship, Maybe that's the reason. I never got a reason. But in that same dream, I knew, 100% sure, I never saw her, never heard her, but I knew Hillary Clinton was in the next room of this house. And I was undercover, keeping Ilhan there, waiting for the agents to show up to get her. And so I was like taking one for the team, so to speak. But I knew Hillary was in the other room, and when I woke up, I'm like, is she in the other room because she helped rat out Ilhan about something else maybe, and that's why she's really being arrested, something we've never heard of yet, to lessen Hillary's sentence? Or is Hillary next after you hear that? Hillary's next. Like to be arrested. I'm going, oh, I don't know. It was a dream. So how do you stop the worst information, which would be child stuff, right? That would be the worst thing. They do not want you knowing that person was involved. No, we got to stop that. CNN producer no one's heard of? Okay, you know. But he's going to name names. That one's going to name names. Ghislaine's naming names. And the clock is ticking. So if there's going to be a cyber attack that brings down the whole effing internet, we just can't stop it. As soon as you turn your computer on, the thing just keeps going. We got to keep it down. We got to keep the internet down. Because that was the thing. Remember, their thing were the training exercise for the internet cyber event was essentially a virus that's terrible, computer virus that is, and it can't be stopped. It just keeps replicating and spreading, and maybe there's it's Microsoft Windows, there's routers, there's hardware, Chinese hardware, Chinese hardware. That's everything you in your house, your router, your Wi-Fi devices, it's all Chinese built, by the way. So we had a virus that seemed to have come from China, a real one, and now maybe a computer virus. Well, let's run the same thing again. Oh, it was a Chinese created, computer virus. I don't know. But the simulation essentially says we can't stop it. We got to shut everything down. Try to turn things back on in areas. Oh, nope, sorry. Virus is spreading again. It's hitting critical infrastructure. Your water company, the municipality. Your drinking water is at stake. Oh my God. I'm terrified. You're going to scare the shit out of you to keep the internet off. That was essentially the training exercise. So, because I'm seeing things breaking right now, news, CNN, again, that's huge. The CIA, about 8 days ago, yeah, we had guys watching child porn stuff, involved in child stuff, and we just, let that one resign. That one, he got let go. No charges filed, nothing. All right. What happened? This is huge. This is not a small crime. It's been, did CNN run the story? Where's that? Well, they got their own story to run now against their producer. So they're involved. The CNN's involved with their producer is anyways. The CIA admitted, yeah, we kind of looked the other way. So who else is involved? Who else has been doing this stuff? Who's still doing this stuff? It's all going to come out. It's all coming out. And if you're them, you do not want anyone knowing this at all. How do we stop people from getting information? We already got the news companies under control. CNN and MSNBC, but they're failing. No one's watching them anymore. Everyone's going on the internet to find their information. And even as hard as Google tries to, you search for something, here's our sites. No, I wasn't searching for that. Get out of the way. Here's some more results. No, I'm not searching for that, Google. I'm not searching for that fake news. I want that one on page 10. Buried way over here. That's the information I was looking for. But you're never going to go to page 10. They're going to show you page 1. Here you go. Pick your choice. It's all of our deep state choices, but here's your information. But people got smart. Now they don't need to search. I got my favorite guy to watch. I like watching Jay Snip. I like watching this guy. I like watching that guy. I go to Rumble for this person. I go to the Getter or whatever the other social media thing is that's like Twitter. Because there's people there that I follow that are giving me incredible information. This is what I've been looking for. So I don't have to search for anything. I'll just subscribe to them, and then daily or a few times a week, ding, ding, ding. Oh, new update. What did they say? Oh, CNN producer arrested. Oh, great. Oh, Cuomo's got fired from CNN. Oh, cool. They don't have to go anywhere. So how does the deep state stop that person from seeing that information that they've subscribed to this other person on some social media platform? Because that's where it's typically coming from, a social media platform. And if that person subscribed to that person, who else is subscribed to that person getting this information? Oh shit, there's tens of thousands of people on that guy. That one got 100,000. Oh my God, that dude, Mark Dice, he's got over 1 million, something. We can't just start banning all the rest of the people. We just have to shut everything down. Because if we ban them, they can create sites everywhere else. And then their people will follow them over to some other place that we don't control, like Rumble or Getter or whatever. So, well, I guess we got to pull the big plug. The everything plug on the internet. And that's just a theory. And again, this theory comes directly from the information that I saw and read and watched about these same people who did the COVID scenario, who did their cyber pandemic scenario. and Klaus Schwab and some 2 or 3 other people I just read are down in Antarctica. Are they really trying to get out of Dodge right now, or what are they doing down there? Strange. I don't know if that's true, by the way, but I read that today. Anyways, take it easy.